That's what she said. Hi, everybody. Bless you.
Woo. Holy shnikes.
Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. How the heck are ya? What are we doing on and in the evening? Did I do it the right way? Do I need to do it up? What are you looking at?
Nothing. It looks like I've been wearing glasses all day. I got sun.
How's everybody doing? I don't like that there.
Are we?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. So there's 2 people here. There's 3 people here.
Oh.
Going across all sorts of stuff. Jansen, Kelly. I know, twice in one day. What?
It must be going to snow here.
Actually, it's raining like hell won't have it. That's we're a little soaked.
Yeah, we're a little wet there.
Yeah, so it's like, you want to go online? I'm like, why you got to use that word? Why you got to be all moist?
Why not?
God. Jansen's raining over at your house? It is raining here. It is a bit splashy outside. Our whole pasture's flooded. Well, the driveway's flooded.
Yeah.
It's good for the pond.
Clem does not think this is a funny idea.
Clem's not amused. He doesn't have a shelter out there.
He does not see our brand of humor.
But think of how clean he'll be.
Yeah.
Anyhow, how is everybody's evening?
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Becky.
Kelly, hello.
Oh my goodness! Here, I'm gonna share this out.
Hello.
You monologue for a minute. I'm gonna do this. Monologue.
What the hell happened there? Oh, okay.
Monologue. I'm
So this one time in band camp?
No, not like that. No. We don't do that.
You do not want to go outside right now. Trust me, buddy.
Okay, I have to get over to my mystical life and.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Uneventful.
So that's a good thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Adam's here watching too, just on tablet with me. What's up? Is Rain in there too?
Hey, Jansen, should I share this to the Defiance page? Should I share it to the Defiance page? You never know what might happen.
Yeah.
They might get grumpy.
Probably. Although they won't air it if they don't prove it, so.
They air us all of a sudden. We don't have to wait for approval.
Mm-hmm.
Uneventful. I like uneventful. I really, really do like uneventful.
Oh my goodness.
It just means that your day goes well. You think I should? You think it'll be okay? Don't do it. You don't want to do it?
We don't need that kind of heat.
Why?
We don't need that kind of smoke from the community.
Hey, Jansen, share it to the Defiance page.
Oh, you suck, Fry.
Sam says I can't.
I didn't say you can't. I just said.
Didn't you? You said you shouldn't do it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Here we are. Yay!
See, she's trying to put words in my mouth now.
Anyhow. So yeah, we thought we'd get on for a little. Wow, it is raining sheets out there. So
yeah, it's not raining sheets. It's water.
Dad jokes. Anybody else have a problem with dad jokes? Gigi's Unhinged. I like your name. Okay. So we'll do some readings this evening, do some chit chat. You never know where we're going to go. Squirrel. You never know. Wolfpack. Good evening.
What's up, bro?
Good evening.
Bro.
How are you guys? Okay. So, Artemis, how are you? Artemis, there's been a while that I have not been on as efficiently as I used to be, but I'm doing better now.
We're not. Yeah, and the evenings are kind of rough.
It's Renee.
What?
Yeah, evenings are a little bit harder for us to get on just because by the time the evening rolls around, we're both whooped. Tracy from Scotland, I usually see you in the morning. You know, usually by the time evening rolls around, but we were refreshed by the wonderful sheet of rain that we had to run through. Hey, Tammy. James Kirk, how are you? Is this your first live, James?
And today is our oldest son, Richard's birthday, so we
feel old today.
It was funny, though, because the only place really to eat in town is a bar, but they have good food there.
What's good tonight?
So they found out it was birthday and he gets a free shot or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
It wasn't his birthday until he heard that. He's like, hey, my birthday. Oh, wait, shot?
Oh, free shot? What? And then all of a sudden, I said, he's only 40 today, everybody.
He's not 40.
He acts like he's 50 sometimes.
Yes. Guten Tag at Kelly Lavoie. And a friend of yours, it's a good day. I don't even know. What is the sign for today?
It's
Astrological.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Elizabeth! Yeah, so I tagged him on something for his birthday, and he's been getting bings all day. Yes, that's one thing I do. Nancy Ray, good morning. Afternoon. I'm sorry.
Evening.
Evening. And good night. Vicky Rube.
What's up?
We're talking about you, not to you.
I noticed. You're dismissed.
No. You want to come into the frame, buddy?
We can grab the camera real quick.
I don't see Nancy. No, he's not 40. You don't want to come over?
He's 35, though.
He is 35. He's 35. That's all right. It's Jesse. Oh, so Gigi, where are you at? Where are you? Because, yeah, we have like 5 different feeds coming in here. So we're on the Mystical Moons Facebook page. We're on
again.
My Mystical Life Facebook page. We're on Ghost Squad Scotland on YouTube, our YouTube, and then my personal profile. Canada. Okay, Renee Shalom says, happy birthday! Well, she says, hey. I threw in the happy birthday. Yeah. Okay.
Just go to bed.
Just go to bed.
See how early it is?
He went out for early birders.
You see how early
You're on Ghost Squad, okay.
He's going to bed already. It's only 8:30.
We stay up later than this.
Sucks getting old.
Okay. Emotional damage.
Hello from Alaska.
Okay.
So Gigi's on Ghost Squad.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. It could be that they're on My Mystical Life on Facebook or YouTube. She says, I know you were like 11 years old when you met. Yeah.
12.
It took a little time to secure McFry.
Yeah.
That's all good, Jansen. Did he have a drinky poo? He had a mini beer. Little beer?
That's a little
small beer.
It's a shot. It's called a little beer. Look it up. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
It tastes like vanilla ice cream.
It's really good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Can I get a whoop whoop?
That and a couple beers.
Can I get a witness? Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop? We're going to do some readings this evening. Actually, this was Mr. Fry's idea. I was going to go plop down on the chair. You ended up on the moons. I have this new, so I got a bunch of graphics. We're going to be making some t-shirts. And I have this graphic for the t-shirt that says the moons made me do it. It's really super cute.
Man, we ain't make you do nothing. I can't make her do shit.
Right? Okay. Right? Okay.
It's true. I can't make her do anything.
So
I can request a lot of shit, but I can.
So this weekend at the store, starting by appointment only on Thursday, is Christina. So you have to book in advance to get Christina. And then on
I have an effect on people, Renee.
Then on Friday is Victoria. And then on Saturday is
I thought you were working Friday.
Wait a minute.
You just told me a little while ago you're taking appointments Friday to do readings.
Oh no, what the hell? What did I do?
I don't know.
I'm on the 23rd. Oh, I'm not this weekend. I'm not this weekend. I'm next weekend. You're totally right. Are you familiar with Bashar? Yes. So,
she is not doing readings this week, but next Friday, she's doing live readings in the shop. Everybody, if you're local. She also does online stuff too. So, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm reading.
Oh,
Glenda. So, But then Friday we have Victoria, and then on Saturday we have Tammy Manzo. Normally it's Jesse's day, but Jesse graciously said, "Go ahead," since Tammy's rarely in, and she gave Tammy her day. So
Tammy's driving in on Saturday to. She's 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away.
She's on the other side of Sandusky.
Okay.
So
she's coming in to do readings for folks.
Do we have our YouTube channel? Yes, we do. It is My Mystical Life. My Mystical.
We have a few. We have a few names.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. We also have a couple crystals that we can put up for sale here on sale this evening. We only have 5 in front of us. That if anybody's interested in seeing, we can put those up. They're just the 5 that I have. I've showed in the morning. I just haven't taken them back to the shop yet. Uh-oh. You dropped cards.
No.
This means something.
Go get the mashed potatoes.
Go get the mashed potatoes. I have mashed potatoes. Good. Okay. Oh, I did the whoop whoop already. Okay. So who shall we go? Hi, everybody. If this is your first time, good luck. If you've watched in the morning and you haven't met Sam, this is Sam.
Hola.
He is the better half of the duo here.
No, I'm just the other half. She's the best half.
And this is driving me a little bit bonkers.
Well, it's a short trip sometimes.
It is a very short. Okay, so what we'll be doing is I'll be reading. He'll be reading. He has to tell me when he's ready to read.
We might not be doing. We might not. We might be doing joint things. So
yes. Liz, Sam, are you playing with a full deck now?
Never.
Renee Shellum requests the GUR again,
and I would. If anybody thinks I'm playing with a full deck,
come on, baby.
I got a bridge I want to sell you there in.
Let's do that twist.
Right next to the oceanfront property in Arizona.
Okay.
Right there where that cruise ship comes in there in Tucson.
Shut up. One time.
Did you see that?
Was that lightning?
Yeah. No, it was.
I missed it.
It was a big flashlight.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
So Renee, all I hear you doing there is do the roar. Do the roar. Do the roar.
Roar.
Yeah, you don't remember do the roar?
No.
Shrek, do the roar. Do the roar. Little kid.
Oh.
Do the roar.
Bruce Simmons. Hey, Angel. He's like, oh, you're not amused with the It was the aliens.
Aliens.
The flashes, you said it?
Aliens.
What do you mean? Aliens. Okay. All right. I gotta get on board here.
She's already squirreling everybody.
Whew. Let's go with Fly me to the moon.
We should do it to random generator.
I know we should do it. Do a random generator. Not sure.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
The GUR.
It's a similarity.
Okay. I'm going to go with Nancy. Nancy Ray. Wow. Wow. Bunch of stuff up. Let's see what they say. Courtney Black, how are you?
Oh, Nikes.
That's what happens when you got on in the evening. You see all sorts of people. Oh, that's not it.
What are you doing?
Oh. Oh, Lord.
What the hell you got going on?
Sherry Ann, maybe we're not quite sure. Oh, no.
Sherry Ann what?
Okay, so Nancy Ray. We are finer than frog hair for Courtney. Okay, no hairball. No need for the GUR. So Nancy, I want to talk about not working with the skills that you are given to you. disengaging or stepping away from some of the things in life that have been placed in front of you, not seeing. I'm going to share your site. You need 50 more. 50 more for what, Gigi?
Focus.
I am focused. This means something. Nancy, I'm sorry. I'll keep it between lines. They show me the High Priestess reversed, which to me means you are just not engaging into a spiritual area like you should be. Like you have so many gifts and tools and the ability to do so many different things, whether it's intuitive or just in life, right? Just in life.
Pick a damn path. That's what they say. Pick a damn path.
Pork and beans. No, sorry.
Wow.
That's what it sounded like. Okay. I want to know what my skills are. I can't tell you that right. Well, yeah, I guess I could, but I guess I could. So, but first, I want to finish this because it's also talking about. Oh, really? No, you're fine, Gigi. I didn't realize I hadn't hit 1,000 yet. I don't pay attention. I get on because this is our fun time. Like, yeah, we do paid readings and all that, but this is my fun time. His too. He just doesn't know yet.
I'm the one who said, let's go online.
Yes, he did. So this also talks about you being disempowered or maybe feeling as if you don't have the self-confidence to go forward and do some things. I have to tell you, the first step is the hardest step. And when it comes to trusting your intuition, you should just step out and do it. That's what your guides are saying. Step out and do it. It's been given to you. I really feel it has an emotional aspect to it. So it's probably something along the lines of being an empath or claircognizant, the energy of it. Laura. 1 second. And no pressure. And so they're saying, hey, you need to feel that. But I had spiritual experiences since a teen. It's time, if you feel the need to create something new in your life and build your self-confidence and feel like you are on the right path, you can step into it quite easily. Quite easily. They're like, this is being given to you at an emotional level. Bye, Jesse. You just have to look for it. You just have to step into it. And you have to step into it with the expectation that you're going to do great. Because keep in mind, any message that you get, any message that you bring across, we're just a conduit. That's right. We're just a conduit. Fun, 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 your daddy takes a T-bird away. Right? But you have a habit of looking right here because this is readily available to you. Like you have a habit of going, okay, this is where it is. This is what I got to do. I've got to take care of this, and this, instead of looking for something that might be a little bit more out of reach, but it really isn't. You just have to have the confidence.
Pick a path.
Yeah, to pick a path.
Pick a path.
Hope that's helpful.
Get out of your way and pick a path.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of your own way, rather. Pick a path.
Yep.
Don't go eeny, meeny, miny, mo either. You'll know when it feels right for you.
Yeah, just be more open. Be more open.
Pick a path. They are just beating that one to death. Pick a path.
I was lucky enough to give Tammy Manzo a reading today, and it was 30 minutes of just her guides went like a million miles an hour. Like, how much can we shove at this time? I was like, oh my God, overload. Okay. All right, moving on. Could we get Pirette? Welcome. Hi, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hola.
Could have a whoop whoop in the room, you guys. Whoop whoop. That lets us know you're still here. It lets us see your energy as well.
Oh, yeah, there's probably a pillow out here.
Yeah, he's been standing looking at the floor.
Yeah, because there's no pillow out here.
That's probably it.
He's like,
hey, Robin Ball.
He's like, Dad, hello. You're slacking, old man.
Let's go with Ladora. How are you? Ladora's from the cruise.
Yeah. Take a bath. You.
Wow. Yeah, they can shove a lot into 30 minutes. And I didn't even give the preliminary, hey, this is how I work, because she knows how I work. Okay, let's go with, great to see you too, Ladora. Yes, so we do have the Mystical Moons as well. We're all over.
That's our store.
That's our store.
We have a brick and mortar store.
Tracy McGinley. Tracy McGinley. Ohio. I'm supposed to, Ohio. I'm supposed to give you 3 cards.
Well, I'm going to give them to her, but you're going to read them for her.
She's in Scotland. I'd have to send them. It's pricey.
You break up the deck. It's just not the same after that.
Postage. Oh, Lord D. So this is a feeling of being solitary. This is a feeling of maybe not being able to share a lot of things with a lot of people.
Holy smokes.
What?
Everything's just flooded out there. Look at the lake out front there.
Look at the lake out front there.
Yeah. Man. Sorry.
Sorry.
It was squirrel.
This is about not being able to share some of the things in your life that you would like to be able to share, and feeling that lack, right? Feeling that lack. Are you still here with us? I just have to make sure.
Who are you reading for?
Tracy McGinley. Upgrade what? And sometimes, not sometimes, that can weigh on us when we feel solitary, when we feel like we cannot. Sherry Bennett, Sherry Ann, how are you? When we feel like we can't share, we can't talk about things. This is really why we get on and we do this, because we have to have community sometimes. Well, not all. I think all the time. I think we need to be able to have a network of people that we can reach out to and talk to. And when we don't have that, it shows. When we don't have that, it shows in our energetic field. And they're talking about maybe you tried to share to somebody before and they stabbed you in the back for it, and they didn't believe you, or they gave you a hard time, or called, sometimes people aren't just adults, they just are not adults. But when it comes time, hi Summer Dawson, to being in charge of your own energy and the things that you're passionate about, you should feel in charge of that. Do not live to other people's expectations of you. Live to your own expectation of who you are, not who people think you are. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal, because that is the only way to move forward. That is the only path for moving forward. Living to your authentic self. That's what they want you to know. Hi, everybody. Hi, Michelle. So that's what they have for you. Live to your authentic self. Find your tribe that you can talk to. And I will tell you, the first, I don't even know how many years of my spiritual journey, because I didn't start this till I was 38, both of us. My line was, I know this sounds crazy, but it's okay to be a little crazy. It's okay to be a little bit different. It's okay to have your own opinion, do your own thing. And I hope you feel that. So, moving on. All right, everybody. Can you give me a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. And I do that, as I said earlier, to be able to see who's in the room, because people come and go. Shubly! People come and go through these rooms all the time. We have new people come in, and sometimes we're not everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay. Right? I might laugh too much, or mine might be annoying. They might have a problem with me not being focused, but I'm okay with it. Tara, how are you?
It's just the way it goes.
You have one?
I'm here with you, kid.
Okay. I want to go with Ladora. Ladora, I want to talk about whatever you have going on. Brace yourself for some, I know Elizabeth, me, not focused. It's okay. I've come to the decision it's okay. But Ladora, I want to talk about whatever you are doing on your spiritual journey or whatever you have going on that's knocking you out of your feeling of self. You might have one too many squirrels for some people. I might. This feeling of self, I get this as a represented by this feeling of disconnection, of ruh-roh. It's no. It's this disconnection, this feeling of I'm working and trying. It's like trying to hold down one of those big air balloons, by just the rope and trying to keep yourself on the ground, but still just going up a little bit and bouncing back down and up a little bit and down again. And, it's okay. But they're like, you have some things coming across that you might not even be paying attention to. Me too. We call this 2x4 therapy, actually. So what they're doing is they're hitting me across the back of the head with this.
Not me.
Not him. No. And it's called 2x4 therapy. It's when your guides are giving you so much validation that you if you're ignoring it, I don't know how. Will Mogg, how are you? If you're ignoring it, I don't know how. Because they're placing so many things in front of you, saying, hey, you are doing the right thing. You are on the right path. You one foot in front of the other, soon you'll be walking out the door. Don't let fear detract from what you have going on. Embrace what you're doing in life right now with both hands. And if it's confusing, just wait. When they're like, when the puzzle pieces hit the table, it makes sense. They also talk about the ability to see patterns in things. So pay attention to the patterns in things that are around you, because they're like, you'll see things other people won't see. And I wonder if you're someone that goes shopping with a group of people and you're heading the store and everybody's like, oh, did you see this? And you saw everything on either side and you're 10 feet in front of everybody and they're still trying to show you things that they thought you might have missed, but you didn't miss a thing. They're like, you see patterns and things. Pay attention to that. Which also goes right around to Metatron and sacred geometry. And Twilight, right before you wake up dreams. Not Twilight like Twilight, but like, Twilight right before you wake up dreams.
All sparkly and shit.
Vampires do not sparkle. They do not sparkle. I don't care.
Shubli, are you still here?
I was just making sure I wasn't missing something. I'm glad. She's like, makes 1,000% sense. Awesome. When Metatron's coming in, I know he's going to read for Shubli. When Metatron's coming in, watch for sacred geometry right before you wake up in the morning. That's when you really know he's right there. Absolutely, Renee. Okay, I hope that helps.
I don't know what you did to stir him up. Shubli.
I didn't do anything to stir the dog up. I love working with Metatron too. There's lag. I had somebody the other day ask me, how do we get around the lag? She's new to going live. And she's like, how do we get around the lag? I'm like, we don't. We embrace it. We cuddle it. Team Edward. I'm much more your Interview with the Vampire kind of girl. Queen of the Damned. Does he have to go potty?
Man, I don't know.
I don't think she's here anymore.
Well, Shisa.
I think Shubli came and went.
Yeah.
This is why we do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go potty. He just drank all that water.
He's over there eating. Let the boy eat. Okay, well.
All right, moving on. Can we get a whoop whoop? Poor Buford. Little old man wearing his diapers all around.
Can't hear, blind in one eye.
I love that Metatron and so many others have a sense of humor. Yes. Yes. He was looking for Shubli, but I think she stepped in and out. Team Edward. Love it. Okay.
What was the one in Buffy and the Vampire Killer?
Angel.
Huh? What?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
This was Angel. His name was Angel. Wasn't it?
The goofy one. It was like, anyway, so whatever.
I don't know. The one played by Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
I don't know what his name was. I didn't really watch that one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Angel and Spike. Was it Spike? Was Spike Pee Wee Herman? Okay. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, here. Would you like this to scroll?
You got it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to give you the control. Not here. You're talking about the series. Yeah, one of the guys in Buffy the Vampire Slayer was Pee Wee Herman, you guys. It was Pee Wee Herman. Well, it wasn't Pee Wee Herman. It was the guy that plays Pee Wee Herman. I can't remember his name. There's Shubli.
You ran away. You disappeared. I'm calling your name.
Jacob, you're with Jacob? Yeah, it really was Pee Wee Herman, you guys, in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't watch the movie. Matter of fact, I didn't watch any of it. Okay, are you still reading for Shubli?
Yeah.
It's already here.
I do want to make sure she's still here.
Yeah, she's here.
I saw her, but you know.
Yeah. Throw a shout out, Shubli. Be like, what? Me? Really? Oh, yeah. Paul Rubens, is that his name?
Yeah, it sounds right.
I just know it was Pee Wee.
Sounds right. Okay, anyways. Okay, so Shubli, and to answer your question, you can shut it all down pretty quick. There's a piece of leverage that you're going to come across that's going to shut it down, and he won't want to proceed anywhere past that, and that's where I'm at with this. That's what I got. She was asking about a court case, and I was telling you, so that's what I got out of it. That she's right now it's going to go to trial until you get this piece of information, and then all of a sudden it's going to go away. It's not going to go away, but it's.
I've got to go attend to your dog.
Okay. So that's what I got out of that. Quick and simple, no biggie. No, he wants his pillow out here.
Hey, you know what? I'll do that. He has to go potty.
He was just out. Oh no, he wasn't. It was raining. It was pouring raining outside. So, anyways, Pee Wee. I can't do it anymore. I used to do it real good. Sinuses are all screwed up, so it's got my whole system goofy. Yeah. Can't blame it all on the sinuses. I'm goofy anyways, but anywho. So there we go. Shubli, does that make sense? Does that help? Well, you still there? Anyways, okay. Let's see. They know I have evidence and turned it into the attorney and judge already. Hey, Meredith. So yeah, I really see a settlement coming out of this. They really don't want to go to trial. Not now, they don't, anyways. That's what I see. So it really feels like when whatever you handed over was like a sledgehammer in the middle of the table. hit him with a wrecking ball. Is what it really. I feel like it really blew their ass apart. So, hey, look who's back, everybody.
Okay, sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Everybody missed you.
I hope you feel better soon. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I was talking about my just.
Allergies?
Yeah, or something. I'm better.
Okay.
Still, it's just shit just won't get out of my system.
All right.
Moving on? Yeah, move.
Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop?
Well, I would say this, Shubli. Hit him high and let him come in where you really want him. Okay?
I'm going with Stephanie Weirs.
Do not. Do not cave. There's going to be resistance and there's going to be back and forths. I really feel like whatever it is, there's not going to be any choice. He's going to have to do it. He's going to have to do it. So that's why I say go in, ask for more, and to get in where you really need to be, or what's fair. That's really more the.
Stephanie, are you there? Renee says, my little rescue girl Penny, a calico, hears you, Sam, and she is listening because Mr. Bill has brought your dad, Mr. Sam, on visits to Penny's room. So Penny is familiar with Mr. Sam, and you've piqued her interest. I've known about this. I don't know if I mentioned this to you. That Bill and your dad are commiserating over our antics. How's that?
Yeah. I can already hear my dad.
Looking at Bill like, really? Okay, Michelle, welcome, first timer. Okay, so we do have like 5 feeds coming in here. So if you don't see anybody on here, on where you're at, that's what's going on. Stephanie.
Stand firm, Shubli. Stand firm.
This seems to be kind of a thing tonight. If you're not feeling supported, if you're not feeling as if somebody has your back, or if you're just kind of feeling low, it's time to raise your vibration, time to raise your energy. Doing that will attract the people. You ever hear the saying, when the student's ready, the teacher comes, right? It's because when the student raises their vibration, or the person raises, good night, Tracy, raises their energy, it attracts what they need, or what they want, but a lot of times what they need too. So just know that clearing your energetic field and finding someone that's going to be there for you, give you a little bit of support, is going to help lift you up and bring you to a higher level of awareness. When doing that, just know that if you're not setting your dreams high enough, if you're not setting the things you want high enough, then you're going to stay here. You're going to vibrate high, right? But set the things out there that seem fantastic and allow that to come in.
Mom didn't bring your pillow, did she?
No, she didn't. I'm done with that deck. Excuse me.
Just remember this phrase: misery loves company.
Don't let anybody bring your energy down.
Misery loves company. If there's miserable energy around, that's what it's going to bring to you is miserable people. Or get trapped in somebody else's miserable energy, and that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So, when you don't want to be here, you want to be up here. When you get up here, this is the stuff you're going to attract: the higher vibrations, the higher energy people. So just go ahead.
And it's not about the destination. When you're working on your spiritual journey, keep that in mind, right? It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about how you get there and who you get there with. Who you get there with. Bingo, Sam. Bingo. Absolutely.
I love bingo.
It's not just me.
Oh, yeah.
Where your mind goes, your energy flows. Right, Tammy Nelson? How are you? How are you doing? How you doing? You need a vacation? We're going to Sedona. You need a vacation? Look at me. I'm serious. So we will be in Sedona at in September 11th through 15th this year, guys. If you are interested, go to mymysticallife.com and you can click on the Sedona banner and it'll tell you how to go to Sedona with us. We actually have an Airbnb. We have a couple spaces left in the Airbnb. Heated pool, a couple of acres of gardens, dark sky community. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be so relaxing.
So we're going to be in Cottonwood, which is 20 minutes from Sedona. But 20 minutes is nothing out there in Arizona. Yeah. So, but it's quiet. It's a dark sky community. The sky will be, just provided it's not cloudy. In September, it shouldn't be too bad there.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. What is it? We're going to take our tables, stuff like that. Allergies, yeah. I appreciate the offer, but you're not flying. Nope, totally get that. We're driving.
Yeah, we're driving now.
We're driving. Just because we like spending time together. Right?
As long as I'm not, yelling at people on the highway because they can't drive.
That. It is gorgeous.
I might have a small road rage problem, but I'm getting better.
Michelle, come on. She's like, I'm in California. Always wanted to go to Sedona. We're going to do a couple of the vortexes. We're going to leave one of the days open, I believe, on Saturday. We're going to leave Saturday open because we have people that want to go to the Grand Canyon, and
they want to go do their own stuff too.
Yeah, we might want to go do side by sides and stuff like that. So
go out to the Indian ruins.
Yeah, there's so many things to do. So everybody's going to have a free day.
2 side by sides, one for her, one for me. I ain't riding with her. Mm-mm.
You have driving Tourette's? Yes, he does. Okay, moving on.
How you doing? How you doing?
It's only 10 hours from your house to ours, Tammy. Just saying. We're fun people to ride with. All right, can I get a whoop whoop in the room, you guys? Can I get a witness? All right. It is really, really beautiful. I drive a CDL Class 8 truck, so yeah, traffic sucks. Absolutely. It does. I'm going to go here. Oh, but not with these cards. Will. Will. I don't know where we're going yet, so bear with me. Only 10 hours, and you can go drive right past Sedona to get to Ohio. You should just come to Ohio. Right there. Now we're joyriding. Absolutely. I'm like, it's only 10 hours. Okay. Will, are you here, Will? Will, can you hear me? Yes. Okay. William, can you hear me? They had me pull out a different deck. So.
I have to apologize for that, Will.
So, have you pull a different deck. But I also think that I'm going to go into past lives here because I really feel like I want to go into Grecian past life for you. Oh, I know, Liz. It's going to be exciting. I haven't even put my thought process there yet.
Jennifer.
What?
How the hell are you?
Jennifer Control, how are you? Ah. What you guys up to? Okay, I gotta stay right here.
Okay.
I gotta stay in track.
So just so everybody knows, Jennifer and her husband Ron are friends of ours from back over in they live in Louisiana now, or back in Louisiana. Anyways, we met them years ago, and they're awesome.
Yes, yep. Gotta spend forever.
Yeah, it has been way too long.
Forever.
Way too long.
Where are you guys at? Okay, we'll get into this later.
Down in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about past lives. I want to go into Greece. I want to go really kind of a very, very fundamental lifetime. And why do we do past lives? And I call them past lives, all things are happening all at one time, right? We're the only ones, humans are the only ones that have that time constraint of a timeline. But this is really interesting. This person considers himself incredibly lucky to be just a farmer, right? He doesn't have much, but what he has, he shares. And it seems to be like a little community within the larger community. And even though they have to, I don't know whether it's like they have to give to the government. I don't know if they have taxes. I don't know what they're doing, but it feels like there's a greater want for what he has, but he helps supply those that are right there local to him. So they have this like trading situation between the locals that are right there, and they hide a lot of things away from a greater source. I can only assume it's the government because it feels like a dome over top of them. Like they're like, if we don't put it out there, then they're never going to know it's there. The government. Really big heart, very, very generous, gave away a lot of his stuff. Like he would give way to a fault where he would have to be scraping in the leaner months. Because I feel like there was something going on with crops. The crops were not prospering. And he talked about butter. No, he has like a skin that has butter in it, and he's like
cheesecloth.
It's something he uses to barter. And he talks about just being this very wholesome, fundamental guy. And when we do past lives, a lot of times they're extremely short. They're abrupt. They're violent, just because that's the way in the Vanguard of Lothbrok. I'm not familiar. I know I've heard of Ragnar. But he's very, if you need it, I'll give it to you, and then do without if he has to. And that comes to a point. So he talks about there's a point where he moves from being like a single guy into a family situation, and he starts to keep things a little bit closer because he learns that there's things much more precious than being the guy that everybody can go to, because he liked being the person that everybody could go to, but he liked to take care of his family much more.
So just remember, there's only so much of you to go around.
Absolutely.
There's only so much of you to go around. People will take. As long as you give.
He felt like he was very lucky to not have money.
Well, it doesn't bring attention to him either.
Right. It didn't bring attention to him to be put into the military. Something about avoiding being put into the into service like that. And not that he was unstatesman kind of thing, but he felt like he did better things away from that. Yeah, it's a very generous past life. Not all the time do we come across past lives that are just wanting to talk about the generosity of the soul. A lot of times you're like, this is the lesson that we had to learn, and this is the mistakes that we made and things like that. But this is a very, very giving past life where they're like, you gave so much, but then you had to learn how to hold a little tighter and keep things off to the side for your family, which was kind of hard on your heart as well. But you were just somebody that went forward in life very well. Good for you. Because anybody that watches me do past lives, how often do you hear one that it's just like, you were such a good person, and you did this and this, and it was all great. So it was his contract. Yeah, he probably had some lives that he struggled quite severely, and this was part of that. Let's see what that other side feels like, that being able to give. Yeah. We always have these yin yang kind of things going on. Absolutely. They keep taking and won't stop. That's why they do this, because in that past life, they're like, you knew when to stop giving. You knew when to stop giving. You knew when you had important things come into your life that now you have to be right here. So that's what they're saying about this lifetime. You have to know when it's enough.
It's gonna be eye opening for you too, because what's gonna happen is, as soon as you cut back even just a little bit of your generosity, suddenly you're gonna be the bad guy. Mm-hmm. All right, but yeah, that's kind of how you're gonna flush them out. The ones that are truly not
there for your highest and best.
Correct.
So
there will be no question. It'll be no question.
Be real obvious with words.
Well, not necessarily even words. They'll just ghost you.
Contract is voided and has no repercussions now. Gotcha. All right. Hope that's helpful. Mr. Fry? Can I get a whoop whoop? Let me see who's in the room. Mm-hmm. Can I see who's in the room? I think that could be very well a blanket reading, right? We, especially intuitives, highest and best good, absolutely. Intuitives, I was just saying that, Joan, it's kind of a blanket thing. We as intuitives tend to give to a fault. So knowing when to pull that back and say, all right, here we are, is important. That's important.
One way to know that you've hit your limit is to get sick a lot, because you just give yourself away, and there's nothing there for you to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So if you have a tendency to be sick a lot, and I don't mean like, falling down with some deathly disease, but you run down, you got nothing. And
bad signs.
Sometimes you just gotta say, well, we're gonna lock the doors, we're gonna shut off all the lights, and we're not gonna answer the phone, no emails, no messaging. Just go into hibernation for a bit. Take care of yourself, get your energy back. Take care of yourself. Eat good, nutritious foods. I hear stick to your rib kind of meals. Just meals that would warm you throughout, make you. what do they call that? Comfort food.
Yeah.
So just sometimes you just got to say the hell with everybody and take care of yourself.
I'm going to go with Michelle. Michelle, I want to say I really like your profile picture. I'm so sorry.
All I could think of was Muppet Treasure Island. I've got the black spot.
I've got it too. No, that was the
Cabin Fever.
That's Cabin Fever.
Muppet Treasure Island. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you guys.
I've got cabin fever. I've got it too. Sorry.
I'm Sandy Swing.
All right, Michelle, okay. You're up.
So it was between. No, Michelle, you are so fine. I'm only laughing with you. That's it. You are fine. Your energy's there. It's not a problem.
Just remember, I only have squirrel brains. Okay.
Okay. It's okay.
And mine works off of memes and movie and music. It's weird.
But if you throw Muppet Treasure Island or Muppets from Space out there, it is like the best memories.
And there's nobody in our family that won't know the references.
No, it's so funny. You are totally fine. You have to put a picture up. You're totally fine. I want to talk about the whisper. I want to talk about the secret or the thing that someone said. Shh.
Ooh, mashed potatoes, comfort food. Ooh, yeah, mashed potatoes.
Right?
Real mashed potatoes. I'm sorry.
I am working here.
I know you're doing such a great job. Good job.
Smack you. It's like, and if it's not going on right now, watch for it. Where someone goes, shh, don't tell anybody else. This is a secret. There's something going on. Because I hear it, and it's on a mediumship side too. So I hear over here someone on the other side going, there's a secret. There's a secret. And they just want you to know something's going on. If you don't know what it is, wait for the surprise. There's a surprise coming. Miss laughing with you too, Jennifer. Absolutely. We'll have to figure out how to get together.
They're not that far from New Orleans.
Not too far from New Orleans. We're going to be in New Orleans next year.
From here, we have to drive. As long as they still live in the same place, we damn near have to drive right by their house.
Oh, really? Yeah. I know, twice in one day, Diana. Okay. Becky. So, Michelle. Not this deck. Okay, fine. Come on. There's a secret. I don't know what the secret is. Oh my gosh, you guys. If I knew everything about everybody and all their stuff. When I went to live with my father, he was so nervous. Like, this is weird. Okay. He's like, don't go looking into all my thoughts and everything. And I thought, what the hell?
What he was really saying was, don't look in those boxes. You might not like.
You know, here's a piece of information. Get rid of all your stuff if you know you're not doing well. All right, just do it
and clear your history.
Clear your computer history, please. From one daughter to somebody else. There are things I don't need to know. Okay. And neither do your children.
He's a man.
Whatever. Okay, moving on.
Michelle.
Yes. So there's a secret. I just need you to know. I think squirrel, pay attention. Okay. They want you to know that the secret is, it's like.
Just put the enchiladas in the oven. Ooh.
It can be something a bunch of people know, but it's going to get bigger. They talk about it getting bigger, and somebody on their side's like, people are talking. I don't. Oh no, Diana.
Shit happens.
So, okay, no, I gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
The person that I'm working with here, they have like this teal blue dress on. It's or teal blue outfit. There's teal blue somewhere involved here. There's teal blue. And it's a woman, and she is just like, she's like, it's a secret. She just wants to say there's a secret.
your feline is here to irritate. Mm-hmm. Watch your toes. She probably bite. Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with the heart chakra. And I know you did say, that you believe it's your biological father. This has to do with the heart chakra. And it creates a stutter. Like, don't get too invested. Don't get too invested because it feels like it goes in and out, in and out, in and out kind of thing. So they just give me a teal blue. Okay, teal blue. My mind immediately went to a dress. I'm not quite sure why. It could be because I'm watching Why Women Kill. And she has the cutest clothes. Just the cutest clothes. So, but I just thought of that teal blue. That's why. But there's something.
So if you come on here and you see her dressed like Donna Reed, some shit has gone.
I don't know what the secret is. It's not for me to know what the secret is, but it'll become relevant. If she doesn't already know what it is, she's gonna know what it is. It'll pop up, and I just need you to know secrets are always revealed. They always come out. That's what they're saying. Well, isn't that lovely? Now when Mr. Bill shows up this evening, I'm going to have things in my head that I really didn't need in there. Thank you so much. Yeah, me too. It's all right, Michelle. You don't have to know what it is right now. You do not have to know what it is, but there is something that's being discussed in the background, and it will eventually come out. Linda Norton, how are you?
Sup, lady?
Sup. There's a secret that you are going to be finding out about. Long time coming. Found out my dad wasn't my bio. I feel like there's more.
Wait till you find out who he is.
Maybe she already knows. But there's more to this. There's something else coming out with this.
Yeah. I'm just... Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a secret. You're a secret about your biological family? I'm a secret about my biological family. It's a secret. There's something coming out. Something coming out.
Something. All I get is Michael Jackson sitting in the theater eating popcorn.
Yeah, right?
Just waiting for this shit to hit the fan.
These cards here are really about instability, misunderstandings, imbalances. Controlling.
What time it is? It's 9:11.
It is 9:11. In the end, they're talking about. They're talking about. I'll just read it to you. Legacy, inheritance, roots, security, family, prosperity, and the pinnacle of success. So moving away from secrets into being out in the open.
Hey.
Here comes baby. Baby kitty.
Yeah, there was
She's so
10
cute.
claws in my leg.
This morning, she took her claw. Like, I'm just laying there, all innocent, not doing anything. She took her claw and she dug it into the pad of my foot. Like right in the middle of the pad of my foot. Oh my God. Thriller.
Must have needed a little acupuncture.
Yeah, No? Okay. Okay. Family secrets are the worst.
Not always.
For family to feel like they have to keep a secret. I find that. Okay. Hope that's helpful. All right. We have a little black panther in the house. This one's vicious. Vicious. Although, I swear, today I opened a can of chicken.
She was your bestest buddy in the
whole world. She heard that. That was Bill's thing. Bill always opened her a can of...
Yeah, I had made a couple of things of tuna fish a couple of weeks ago, and I couldn't walk because she was trying to take me out.
No, Lisa needed a little fart stopper. Okay. All right. One more.
Okay, one more.
One more. Jessica.
Excuse me.
Not Jessica. Jennifer, you still here? Jennifer.
Gotro?
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Jennifer. Well, in the 30s and daily. In the 30 and daily 40, you get pregnant. They send you to the non-stamp baby. Pretty sad. Absolutely. It absolutely. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Extra words.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Whoo. She is. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I got a feeling she went home. Or back to the...
Who?
Back to the family.
Who?
Jennifer.
Jennifer's right
there.
there.
Oh, no, there she is.
Like, there she is.
Whoa.
God, Jennifer, see, I'm trying to get you out of a reading. It's like, no. Our cat, Chatty Cat, likes to know. I swear, Peggy Fry. I swear that cat was like, I feel like she came running into the kitchen expecting to find, yeah, you gotta stop yawning, expecting to find Bill. Because that's the feeling I had. I just, she come in and she was right around my feet and I was like, oh. What's really sad is you're not getting any of this chicken either. So I felt doubly bad.
I had chicken of the sea. I opened 2 cans of chicken of the sea. Christ, I thought I was...
Huh.
Oh, excuse me.
So I want to talk about new things. This is this card here this is a really beautiful card, and it's the equivalent of like what we would call the either the Death or the Tower card in the tarot deck. This is about letting go of the old things and allowing new things to come in. If you happen to have any new opportunities come your way, I don't know if you are. We haven't talked in so long. I don't know if you're working or if you want to move into a new job. If you are working, or if you're not working and you want to move into a job, there's an opportunity here. It's letting go of the old things and allowing new things to come in. And I don't expect it to be easy. I wish I could be all sunshine, roses, and unicorn farts. I don't expect it to be easy. There are challenges to all change, right? But when we have change come in, that's where we learn. When we run into adversity and we run into the storm, that is where we really start to learn and grow. And that's what they're saying. There's gifts in all the challenges. When we step into uncomfortable situations, that's when we really start to spread our wings. And they're like, hey, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of it. Even it just brings in more growth. And with growth also comes a deeper understanding of self and a deeper understanding of who you are on a very fundamental level. I understand that. And we talked about this earlier today. Do you know who you are? Can you say who you are and describe yourself without saying wife, mother, sister, brother, blah, blah, blah? Any of those. Can you tell people who you are by here and not a label of who people think you are or who you try to live to be according to who somebody told you should be? Okay. So they're saying there's a degree of healing when we start to see that maybe we've given a lot of ourselves away and we don't really know who we are anymore. And we have to start stepping forward into this identity that really is the true deep self of us. Okay. And do it with gentleness. Do it with, it's okay to have maybe stepped to one side a little bit further than you and gave so much of yourself, or lost a little bit of who you are. It's okay. We do that as we age and as we grow, because we become what everybody needs us to become, not always who we need to be, right? This card, this is the third time this evening this card's come up. It's about in our journey. Our journey is amazing, and I know yours is too. sorry, baby. I know yours is too. Oh, I'm sorry. You hurt your hand. I can take this sideways so badly, but I am not going to.
It wasn't from tugging.
Stop it.
Ah, oh,
shit. Stop.
Actually, it was some tugging, but not.
Stop. Now.
We have a pond blade cutter because we have reeds in the pond, and I had the rope, and of course it wrapped around the top of so it's bruised, and then I broke the damn rope, so it's stuck in the pond.
What did I say 10 minutes before the rope?
It was an hour before, but whatever. I've got a hook coming tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow. I'll get it out of there.
I saw that. All right. Anyways,
and I can get the other blade that will come off.
You're really lucky that you're able to look back and see all of the experiences you guys have had, and I know you have beautiful children, and all the things that make life worth living.
And you got Ron too, but that's your problem.
But don't lose sight of who you are. Hey, Kathy. Don't. Hey, Teresa. Don't lose sight of who you are. And if you have, it's okay to bring it back. That's that part of healing. Going, you know what? I think I want to do something for myself. There's this rebirth moment where you go, you know what? I'm going to create. I'm going to create something for myself. That's what they want you to know. I think that we might get on again this week in the evening and do a mediumship gallery evening. But I am not going to schedule it because
you can't put the fat man in a box.
There's no putting baby in a corner. It's like pinning Jell-O to the wall. This is natural. Like trying to keep. Gotcha, Jennifer. Gotcha. Growth, man. It's difficult sometimes, but so worth it. So worth it. All right, everybody. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And
Jennifer, big hug for you. And kick your husband in the shin for me. Time I'm missing.
All right, Buford's having a problem.
All right, you guys. Have a good night, and may light be with you always.
All right, guys. Bye.